Wait, does it start immediately? It does.
I'm going to keep that.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
Well, I'm so tempted to look at the screen.
I know. I was going to say.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Welcome to Father Vice, Daughter of Fire. I'm Andrew. Tomorrow's in person. All right, cool. She's home on, I guess, for summer. Okay, that's it's weird having a summer vacation for college, but this is
3 months, my longest summer ever.
It's been a little bit. Obviously our pace has slowed down. I feel a little bit rusty, truth be told.
Yeah.
And I didn't do the normal prep work that I normally do. So hopefully things are still fresh enough in my mind. But we'll, I'm sure, if anything, I'll pull up the website and we'll get going. So where did we leave off? What was the first chapter that you read?
Oh, okay. Cat. Yeah, Cat, and then it was Jon and Dany.
Okay, I guess big picture summary. Well, let's say I focus on Cat. Where was Cat prior to this chapter?
She was with Rob, and they were he was ready to move or something. Yeah. I'm really bad with the whole battle stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
They're stuff, right?
We're moving this way and this way. I'm like, okay.
I thought you said west.
But yeah, so that's what they were talking about last time, and then I think she said something about she has to go help her brother and her dad. Because her dad is sick, and then her brother just got captured.
Oh, that's right. Anywhere but Winterfell. Essentially, she needed to go anywhere but Winterfell. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what was new in this chapter? What happened?
So she's still with Rob. Actually, when the last chapter with her ended, I thought she was gonna leave them and everything, but she's still with him, and they're still traveling together.
Okay.
And then she was just basically saying she isn't capable of helping anyone else in her family.
She could have just stopped right there. I'm not capable. Right.
She said she wasn't capable of helping anyone in her family besides Rob, because her Ned is captured. She doesn't know where her kids are, and then
so
obviously
just give up.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, all right, yeah. Don't find your kids. Okay.
So she's traveling with Rob. They talk about this guy named Lord Frey. I think his name is Lord Walder Frey.
Walder Frey.
He has so many kids.
Yes, he does.
Oh my gosh. They don't talk about.
You memorized all the names?
Absolutely not. There's too many. But it's Kat's dad's bannerman.
Yep.
And so he's I want to say he's somewhere where they need to cross and
strategically is at a very important.
Yeah.
You can't go from the southern part to the northern part without going through his territory. Just the terrain outside of it. So it's good to be on his good side, because then he'll either let you pass or not let you pass.
Yeah. So that's what it was sounding like, and he has to lower the bridge or whatever for them to cross. So their whole thing was well, how are we gonna cross? Rob. I think Rob was oh, he's our bannerman. Shouldn't they let him?
Right.
And Kat's dude, this guy.
He's fickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kat's worried about her brother because he's wounded and he was taken prisoner by the Kingslayer, and then. It's just a bunch of conversations of how they're gonna cross the river. I think is it a river that they're trying to cross? That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a river, just a very marshy area.
Yeah.
It might be a combination. It's gotta be a river.
Yeah. So then they arrive at what I think it's called the Twins.
Yep.
And so they're trying to.
Which is just two towers,
Okay.
How they have Winterfell. These are the Twins, so it's his castle, but it's two towers.
Is it on the map? I feel I've seen it before.
Yeah, kind of at the neck, kind of where it gets skinny. Probably. Let's do this. It's right there. Oh, maybe it's on the other page. It's split in half here. The Twins.
Oh, yeah.
I was I don't really see it. That was the whole south split. Okay, all right, cool.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, they're going over there. Oh, they're there actually, and they're Lord Walder's sons come out. And I think I don't want to say he only has one bastard son, but he was the only one that I remember. I don't remember his name, but and they're hey, what are you guys doing here? And they're hey, we have to cross. And then they're just saying oh, Lord Frey would like you guys to come in and have a dinner with us. Wink, wink. And the guys weren't trusting it. They were this doesn't sound like a good idea to have all of our men come in. And so Kat was oh, I'll just go and I'll talk to him and see if I can get this
Now that I'm
bridge
kind of
down.
removed from it, it does seem like weird. Like they're Bannerman. Like
Yeah.
why are they that suspicious of him? I forget if there was details on like a legitimacy to be suspicious, or if they were just trying to create some tension there. I forget.
Well, they said he only does stuff like for himself. So like if it benefited him, like he would
Okay.
help the Lannisters. He also, when Kat was talking to him, he also mentioned that like, oh, your dad never liked me anyway. I suggested that our families be connected with like his son or his daughter's marrying my son or daughters, and he never wanted to do it, and so it was basically like everyone thought he was a loser, and
Gotcha.
now
So he could feel spurned
yeah
by him, and then I do remember that now that he is, if he's seen it that it was going to be very advantageous for him to turn on them and provide them to the Lannisters.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll buy it.
So she goes to talk with him, and he's really old.
You always have this many notes?
Yeah, I gotta remember what I'm. My
It's
notes.
a lot of notes.
Oh, it blurs it. That's crazy. But yeah, so he's
It's a
or
privacy
she's.
setting.
What a dork. They're talking. He's really old. I think he's gotta be like 90
I think
or something.
so, yeah.
And then Kat's like, oh, you might live to 100 or something. He's dating a 16-year-old girl. Oh my gosh. And he's like, yeah, she might be pregnant with my child soon. I was like, that's crazy. So they're just yapping a bunch. Oh, and then I forgot what they were talking about. I think he might have been talking about like having one of his sons or having what's her name? Lisa or Lysa?
Lysa, the sister.
Son to like come over to his place or something to like
Robin.
Huh?
So the son's name is Robin. He's the one that's like real sickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously they said no. And then he mentions that Robin was supposed to go to Stannis instead of Tywin. And then Kat's like, wait, like I thought he was actually supposed to go to Tywin Lannister, not Stannis. And I remember this was first mentioned when she was at
The Eyrie?
Yeah. And that one drunk guy was talking to her. I don't know if you remember, but this one drunk guy was like talking to her and be like, oh yeah, she's so protective of her son. We were trying to get him to Stannis, and she was like, oh, you must be mistaken. Like, it was actually Tywin Lannister that they were trying to get him over to.
Right.
And then he was like, no, lady, like, that's not true. It's actually Stannis. And then, like, the whole fight started, I think, with Tyrion and the old guy, Knight. I think that's what they were...
Well, what you're saying with Bronn, how Bronn stood in for Tyrion? And
Yeah.
To see if he was innocent by the gods.
Yeah, which I think is funny. But yeah, so then it's mentioned again, and I don't know if, like, she believes it or whatever, but, I mean, having heard it again, I'm assuming she's gonna...
Well, I think I think your conclusion to that was... Oh, shoot, I don't want to misspeak here. There was definitely some intrigue as to what the plan was for Robin and what's his name, the guy that died at the very beginning, Jon.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I remember.
Okay.
I was saying that like since Lisa or Lysa is so protective of her son, and Jon was trying to get let her son go, she was like, I gotta kill you.
Right. Yeah. That was your cue on her actually being Jon's killer. Which is crazy.
So anyway, after that, I don't know how. Oh no, I do know how. So after that, I think that was the end of like their conversation, and then Kat comes out and like they're lowering the bridge for everyone to cross, and so she's talking to Rob, and he's like, oh, how'd you like what happens, like why did he lower the gates or whatever, or lower the bridge?
Yeah.
And so they have to take 2 boys as wards, and then one of their sons is coming as a
squire.
Squire for Rob.
Yeah.
And then Rob and Arya have to marry like someone from his family.
That's it. That's
But it was like there was
man,
like,
she's such a good negotiator.
Dude,
on top
it was
of everything
horrible.
Else.
And obviously Rob was like, at first he was like, oh, Arya's not gonna like that, and then she was like, yeah, you actually have to marry someone too, and she was like, damn. So then after that, I think their army is split. So I think some of them are going to the south to meet up with the Lannisters. Not meet up, but like They're just gonna go have a conversation. But like, you know, get to the Lannisters, and then the other half is like crossing this river area thing. I don't really know, but I know that their army is split. There's like half of them is going one way, half of them is going the other way.
Okay.
And that was it for Cat.
Okay. The running joke is like not much happened, and I would agree that like nobody died or whatever.
Yeah.
But the fact that Robb now has to marry a Frey, that is a big thing.
Yeah.
You know, and that'll be a big thing moving forward. But
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was it. So then we had Jon, and so the last we left with Jon was that the other thing came alive.
Oh yeah, he had the fight with them.
Yeah, and then they like
his hand
yeah. So it's like his hand and like part of his arm, I think too.
Yeah.
So his right hand is like really fucked. Oh, they talked about Selmy. Remember when we were? I think we were. I forgot whose perspective we were in, but I want to say it was Sansa, and they had like that big like meeting and everything, and they were like, "Selmy, we're gonna let you go."
Right. Yeah. You.
And he was like, "What the hell? Like that's actually not true." So they said that he escaped and he killed like 2 of the guys that were like after him. And I was
so
like,
much for being too old to fight.
Right. And he's wanted for treason. Then the bear Mormont, he gave Jon a sword. It's called like something claw, but like I don't know what it's called. It's something claw.
Yeah, bear. Isn't
it might be bear claw or
from
something like
Bear
that.
Island. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, you know, wolves have claws too," but they carved like the bottom of the sword like into a wolf thing, which I thought was
cool.
pretty cool.
Now that was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Jorah's
right.
sword, and he was like, after my son, something.
God dishonored.
Yeah, dishonored. He dishonored the family, and
yeah.
I'm glad he left his sword, and then someone got it, and they were like fixing it up for Jon, which was nice.
We as a side note, we have a Catan game that's a Game of Thrones edition of it. So we opened it up and we're looking through, and like one of the very first ones was Jeor Mormont, and Sammy was like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "That's the bear." She's like, "I didn't know his first name."
Yeah, I didn't know his first name. And then I marked Sir Andrew. Basically your name, but
I know.
with an E. It's just for like a replacement for Sir Alistair, I think, because Alistair went. Wait, hold on, let me think.
Yeah.
He went somewhere.
Didn't take the hand.
Yeah. Thank you. He went to go take the hand to King's Landing.
Right.
Yeah, because he apparently has like important ties or something, and like he's well known.
Yeah, he used to be like high up just over there before he got sent to the wall.
Yeah. So wait, do we know why he was sent to the wall?
At this point, I don't know if it's been revealed or if I've forgotten.
Is it? Do you know if it's something big? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, he left to give the hand.
Well, wait. He was part of, like, he got sent. No, was he there at the very beginning of this book, or did he get sent? No, I'm thinking of the other dude that.
The
Jaina Slynt that got sent to the wall. Tyrion sent him there.
Oh shoot.
Or maybe he hasn't done that yet.
I recognize the name, but I don't remember who this is, so that's okay.
All right. Yeah. Well, Jaina Slynt will get sent to the wall.
I don't know who that is. That's good though. I don't know who that is. So yeah, he went to the King's Landing to give that hand because the bear was like, people know him, so like it might have more of an impact. Like they'll finally listen to us or something.
That's the other thing is that the monsters are the main bad guy in the whole thing, right? Like they are the biggest threat. You would think somebody coming to King's Landing and saying like they're attacking us, that it like the whole world would just stop and everybody. Right. But it's almost like even as you're reading it, you're just like, okay, yeah, no, he's going to King's Landing. He's going to tell them. Hopefully they listen to it. Like it's so crazy that like what should happen is just not even a reality.
Yeah. I didn't write some of the stuff down, but I remember Jon knows about like Robb going to like his like whole like war thing.
Okay.
And I think it's from Sam telling him too, and he was like kind of hurt that Mormont wasn't telling him anything because he'll ask about his family and stuff, and Mormont's not saying anything, and Mormont was using the excuse of like, oh, they don't tell us anything, like the the rest of the world.
So Sam is the one reading the messages as they come in on the bridge, right?
Oh my God, there was a big thing in this one for Aemon.
Yeah.
Maester Aemon or
Yeah,
whatever.
because he's blind.
He's blind. Well, he is blind, but like Sam was saying, like stuff like he sees things that not everybody else sees. So I don't really know what that means, but so then he was summoned to talk to Maester Aemon by Sam. Sam like went into his like he calls it his cell, but like I'm guessing it's just like where he like
I think
his
that's
room.
just a word. Yeah.
Yeah. And Jon was like mad. He was like, "Oh, you told him that you were telling me." I'm guessing like the letters and stuff that he was reading to Aemon. And so I don't really know what Aemon was talking about. He was saying a whole lot of yap about like
Probably super important.
well, no, it was just like family stuff. Like, oh, do you know why we tell the wall, like the brothers or whatever, not to like have any relationships? Like you can't marry, whatever. It's because love is like the big thing or whatever. And then he was saying, Jon was like, oh, you don't understand. Like my dad is captured. I don't know where my sisters are. You don't understand. And he was like, actually, I do understand. And he said he's a Targaryen.
Yeah.
I don't know where he is in the family tree.
Okay.
But he said that his brother. No, wait. It was his brother, and his. Was it his, like, grandson? Is he the brother of? He's the brother of It's not the Mad King, is it?
No.
Damn.
He's older. He's like a generation before him.
Okay.
So you've watched Dunk and Egg, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's Egg's brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, I wonder which one he is.
So he was actually supposed to be king. So Maester Aemon was going to be king and turned it down and joined the wall. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
So when Jon's like, you don't understand.
Yeah.
My dad. He's like, bro, I was going to be king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if I know from the show.
So I haven't watched Dunk and Egg.
Dude, Dad, it's so good.
Yeah?
It's so good. Yeah, I really liked it.
But I remember looking at like, okay, hey, is Maester Aemon gonna be in the Dunk and Egg? And the wiki or whatever was like, yeah, but not the major part or something like that.
Yeah, so he had Egg had, I think he had two brothers. No, he did have two brothers. One of them was like.
I thought he had more than that.
Well, two brothers that I
at least
remember at least.
Right?
One was like a drunk guy that wasn't like super good or whatever, and then another one was like a really big guy that we had the final fight with, and he was.
No spoilers.
Oh. Dang. Okay, never mind. Well, it's part of like their like family history. I don't know if you.
That's true. Yeah.
I just know that he was like crazy in the head, and he was known for like drinking like some fire or something that it killed him because he was like.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. So,
I looked at the family tree. Actually, I looked at the family tree today because I was like, who are these people?
So there was a big event at Harrenhal.
No,
I
don't know
thought it was with
it.
Egg. I don't want to give you a spoiler if it's like a future season. I don't know what they showed in season 1.
Let me see if I can find the Targaryen family tree. Targaryen family tree is so long, Dad. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Targaryen.
Usually, like the image that I always go to, it's like all the hand drawn characters.
I went to this one. It was a Reddit one, and it had it had some of their hand drawn, but then it also had like people in the show, which I like because then I'm like, oh, I know who that is.
See.
So he must be. God.
Why does this family tree go downward?
I don't know.
Like no, yeah. So you started going the opposite direction. Oh no.
No, that's like really old. That's from the
fault.
What's that one other show? I saw Aegon earlier.
Blood and Fire or whatever.
Hold on. He's like the kind prince or something, or the kind king.
I thought it was the not unworthy, but like the unlikely.
Maybe. Hold on. It's gonna. Oh. Yeah. The unlikely, the fortunate. Okay, so he's his brother. Oh, there he is.
Yep, there he is.
Okay.
All right. Now that we solved that was riveting.
Well, like it is because like now I know where he is. So that's like he's really old.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. Well, anyway, he's a Targaryen.
Yeah. That's big news.
So yeah, that was the end of that one, and then there was Dany. Last time we ended on Dany. I don't remember what was happening. I think it was more of like.
Oh, they had where they tried to kill her, and then Drogo was finally like, "We're going."
Yeah.
Like.
Okay, yeah, and I think I remember that when I was reading the book, but this chapter felt like it was nothing to do with them leaving.
I remember when we ended the last one. I was like, so you think the next chapter they're gonna go over to Westeros or something like that? Knowing
no.
that.
It starts with she's like traveling through this town and everyone's like slaughtered and dying. She's like, yeah, I'm riding my horse. These horses are lifting their heads, crying for help. I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are dying. There's sheep with their arrows in it. They're in like some like sheep land or, well, that's how she said it, and she was like, these people are different from the Dothraki, but she was saying like, oh, when I was younger, like, there's no way I would have been able to tell these people from the Dothraki because they all have like those tan skin.
So just a different tribe. So still like Dothraki people, but maybe a different tribe or something.
I don't know, because she also like said that their facial features were like a little different. They had like flatter faces. I think she said. And I don't know if they ride horses because she was basically. I mean, she just said, like, sheep people.
All right.
And everyone was just saying, oh, you're a sheep person. We don't deal with the sheep people. I don't really know. But yeah, so it was the Dothraki that, like, slaughtered all these people. I don't really know why, though. I think... There was a reason. I don't remember why.
Did they pick up Mary Mazdur? Did you come across that?
Yeah.
Name? Okay.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah. Oh, okay. How were you going to say it?
Miri Messenger. Sounds like a me.
Okay. Truthfully, I feel like this chapter was a way to
introduce her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it starts with like she saves like some other girl that was like being raped because their whole thing is like, oh, once we kill all these people, we rape you too, which is this thing is crazy. But she saves this one girl, and then as they're traveling, she just keeps picking up like girls to save from being raped. And then she saves this older woman, which is the Miri girl. And the older woman, like, blesses her, I think. She's just basically saying thanks. Like, no, most of the other girls didn't say anything because, they're skeptical. But this one was like, oh, thank you so much. Mormont said that Dany was like Rhaegar Targaryen, like her brother. But I don't really know what that means.
If I remember correctly, he was just kind of speaking to his heart. Like she's obviously has a heart for these people. Like
I thought he was evil. Rhaegar?
Interesting.
It's
almost like a whole nother perspective on, two sides of a story.
Bro,
tell me about it.
I thought he was the one that raped,
Who said that?
Ned and them? They said that...
I think Robert said that.
Oh. And then Robert told Ned. Wait, damn. I don't remember. Okay, so, well, I know Robert said it. I don't remember if Ned said it.
And truthfully, Ned might have said it, might have believed it. But I think what they're introducing here is the idea that, Robert and Ned, they were the opposing people.
Yeah.
Like, of course they're going to be like, oh, that guy was like a rapist and a murderer.
Yeah.
And then, but now you hear from this side, like, oh, Dany, you got such a good heart. You're like your brother Rhaegar. Like, oh, wait a minute, I thought Rhaegar was the evil rapist.
Damn.
What is he? So now that's kind of on you to continue to figure out.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was like, what do you mean she's like Rhaegar? She's like not evil. She's saving these people from being raped.
The plot thickens.
That's crazy. Well, anyway. So he says that, he goes on and helps the other people. Then they finally meet Drago at like, he's sitting on some throne maybe, and he's hurt. I think he has like an arrow through his arm, and like his skin is like ripped off his chest. And Dany's like, oh my gosh, we gotta go like get someone to help you. But some of the healing people are like off healing other people. I don't know. So the Miri girl, she's like, hey, like I've taken lessons to heal people. And then they start questioning her, and I think Mormont questions her like, who like taught you? And she says someone from like the like
Ashai of the.
Huh?
I thought it was somebody from. I thought it like pronounced Asai or.
There was someone like that, but there was also someone from like over here.
Okay.
It was someone like on like the main island, and she was describing what he looked like, and it was someone that wore those like
like
really,
a maester.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, or Mormont was like, oh, like those are people that like specialize in medicine.
Right.
So
our healers.
Mm-hmm. And so Dany was like, okay, well, we'll just get you to heal Drago. And so they go to this other room or whatever, or building, and she, sews him up, takes the arrow out, puts some, like, herbs on him. And that was pretty much it. And then Dany just asked her, like, to give, like, birth to Dany's child, because she's still pregnant.
Yeah.
She's still pregnant. And she's like,
She's only 13 months pregnant.
And she was like, yeah, I'm definitely, like, due soon, so you can, help me out. And that was the end of that one.
All right.
That was it.
So a thought on the Rhaegar thing. That is for you to kind of keep in your mind going forward. That will be another plot point to figure out, like, who is Rhaegar, what was he really about, and to learn more about him from both sides of the story. And then Mary Mazdor, she'll be an important character. What's your gut telling you?
I don't know. Because Dany seems, like, super, super trusting in her. She was like, oh, she thanked me for, saving her or whatever. I mean, she's, willing to help us. I don't know, she just keeps saying she's super trusting in her, but that makes me skeptical in itself. It's like, you can't be too trusting, Someone just tried to kill you last chapter.
and then also think from Mary Mazdor's perspective, like, I'm sure her family just got murdered. She was being raped.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, like, would she really want to help these people that much?
Because
I mean, I'm sure she's grateful to Dany.
Yeah.
But all of those people were essentially the enemy, like, a day ago.
Yeah. And, like, there was this one Dothraki guy that was, like, very, very skeptical. Not even skeptical. He was just saying no. Like, hey, we don't need this woman to, like, heal our king or whatever. And, like, get on with her, really. But...
Now, what about what Mary actually did? The service that she gave Drogo, did it seem legit?
I mean, like, it sounded a little off because she was saying, like, oh, you can't have, like, the milk of the poppy and all the, like, you can't drink anything, like, you really just need your body to heal itself, which makes sense, but then also, like, no one else has done it like this before, from what I've heard. And I haven't seen anybody use, like, herbs and, like, ointments and stuff like that.
The herb is kind of a wild card because we don't know. Like, it could be a legitimate herb that could help, and then it could be poison, and she's calling it an herb, and we don't know.
Yeah.
The milk of the poppy thing, it's like to convert it to, like, real world. It's like maybe not a narcotic, but
it's like a pain, like,
yeah, but like a crazy one, like, one that you'd almost use for sedation for surgery.
Oh, shoot! Okay.
Yeah, it's it can put you unconscious for days.
Yeah.
And it seems like Maester just give it out like candy.
Like
a cough drop, like, oh, you sprained your ankle, there's milk of the poppy. So her wanting to cut back on milk of the poppy, and then didn't she say, like, to not drink, like, alcohol?
you can't drink anything.
Which
like,
also seems like legitimate,
Yeah.
And then she stitched them up, which seems like good.
I think the main thing that seemed like, I mean, it's kind of, because, like, this is a whole other side of the world, really, so it's like, I don't want to be like, oh, this is not legit, because they're using different things, but, like...
that culture's bad, it's not my culture.
But, like, the only thing that I recognize is the stitching up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if the herbs do, like, what if, and she was also, well, this sounds horrible when I say
let's
it.
hear it.
She was, like, chanting or something. Which is not bad. No, it's not bad. It's not bad whatsoever. But I don't know what she's saying.
True.
So, like, what if she's, like, cursing them?
Right.
Yeah. Because I think they mentioned she has a name, and she's basically like a witch, I think.
Yeah, I always thought of her as, like, a shaman type medicine woman type thing,
but they were also saying, like, oh, those, people aren't, like, respect.
Those people, do you mean that?
God.
No, but truthfully, I think that's, like, something that George is probably intentionally doing, is that, like, this culture is looking at that position from another culture.
Yeah.
And saying, that's a witch.
Yeah.
And over here, she's just, like, doing stitching. And, so I think that we're supposed to be conflicted, and we don't really know.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I hope she's not bad. But then also, like, I don't know what she was chanting, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, we'll see if Drago gets better. If he starts declining, then we know who it was. And then I think one of Drago's, like, people was like, whatever happens to Drago is gonna happen to you. So, like, if he doesn't get better, like, you're dying.
Damn.
But yeah, so we'll see.
All right. When I picked Sammy up from the airport and we're driving and we're like looking forward to future chapters, I see her flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping. She gets to the end of the book. She's like, "There's no more Ned chapters."
I can't believe I took my Ned chapter for granted. Like, I can't believe that was the way we left off on Ned.
Yeah.
Like, I know we'll have like a perspective of him, but like it's not his perspective.
Yeah.
And I think the last chapter we got was when he was in his cell talking to Varys, right?
Yeah.
Because Varys was like, "Hey, like, do the right thing, get to the wall or something."
Right.
And Ned was like, "No."
Yeah.
It seemed like, at least. But yeah, that's so sad. Because like I wanted to see another one, which I don't know what else they would do. Because like I'm assuming he's just gonna be in his cell again.
Right.
But like, I don't know. I want to hear. What if he has dreams?
I know.
Oh, well, promise me, Ned.
Yeah, another
like that was the other thing. Like, when am I gonna find out? Promise me, Ned. I was expecting to have more Ned chapters to like, close his story up.
Right. Because at the end of this book, everything's gonna get wrapped up in a nice bow. Like everything is gonna just be.
Am I gonna know what "promise me, Ned" means in this one?
What's the next chapter?
Tyrion. I know it's not that one. Tyrion.
So where did we leave off with Tyrion? Oh, he was...
Something with...
Didn't he get...
Dude, I have no idea.
Didn't he meet up with his dad? And his dad...
Oh, yeah. And Tyrion's, like, little, like, band of people.
Uh-huh.
And his dad, they're going...
Didn't he give him a position? Didn't Tyrion's dad give Tyrion a position?
I don't remember. I don't remember what they're doing, I'm going to be honest.
I thought it was, like, a little bit of, like, a military strategy type talk. And I thought that he had sent Tyrion back to King's Landing with a new position. No?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I just remember, like, Tyrion's little group was joining, like...
They were using them, right? Using them, like, their services to...
Yeah, and I think... Damn, I don't remember. But there's Tyrion and then Cat. And then...
Obviously, we just had a Cat chapter.
Yeah.
She's still... So it'll probably be, like, a chapter at the twins.
Yeah. And then Dany again.
Okay.
So, we'll see if Draco lives. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Oh, and then Arya. So maybe, like... Well, no, because Arya, like, fled. Dude, we haven't had an Arya chapter in forever.
Yeah, she ran away.
But I don't remember where she went. Like, did we find out, or was it just, like, I'm dipping, and then that was the end?
Yeah, I remember her escape in Syria, because she was training with Syrio. And Syrio for a while, like, fought off the guards.
Oh, man, I hope he lived.
And then after she left, I don't know where she ultimately ended.
I remember she killed someone too.
Oh, that boy, with Needle.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think it ended after that.
Yeah.
But I don't think like we found out like where she was going.
Yeah.
And I don't.
A lot of times, George's chapters, he likes to, the first third of the chapter, you're trying to figure out like, well, wait, what's going on? Yeah. It's tough, man.
Yeah. I think it's even worse when like. It's like a really long gap between like where I'm starting.
So my guess is the next Arya chapter you're gonna try to be figuring out.
Yeah, like where the hell she is. Yeah. But damn, I'm still sad about the Ned thing. Like I need to. Oh, so do you know if it's Promise Me Ned is in here? Do you know? I mean, if not, I got the other books.
I do know if it's in there.
Is it?
The good news is that you have lots of time to read. And you're just kind of at home chilling, and we can record episodes at night. So I think that we'll probably be able to burn through this probably within a week.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, shoot, there's not that much left.
Oh, wait, you can't. Jesus. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, yeah. There I am. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Any final thoughts before we end it?
No, I hope Promise Me Ned is in here, though. I really want to know what that means. Because I don't know.
You and me both, Sammy. You and me both. All right, let's see, guys.